Hello everyone, welcome back to Today News K-Wave channel. Is it true that the story of Jikook, which has been a topic of conversation among fans, has entered a new chapter? A question has arisen again after ARMYs noticed the details of Jungkook's tattoo. While previously the tattoo was often associated with various theories regarding Jungkook's relationship and closeness with Jimin, now another equally interesting question has arisen. Is the assumption of a couple tattoo true, or is it just speculation circulating among fans? Jungkook's tattoo has long been a topic of interest. Since the various tattoos on his body began to become more visible, fans have discovered a number of symbols and designs that have been analyzed in depth. Many ARMYs have tried to connect some of these designs to other BTS members, especially Jimin. This has led to various theories about matching tattoos, or tattoos believed to be related to each other, emerging. However, it is important to distinguish between fact and fan interpretation. To date, the various theories regarding the couple tattoo do not automatically prove a romantic relationship between Jungkook and Jimin. Many seemingly similar things could be coincidences, artistic choices, or have personal meanings known only to the individual who bears them. Therefore, every theory should remain a theory, not a confirmation. Precisely because there is no official explanation regarding the meaning of each tattoo, there is greater room for speculation. A single symbol can have multiple meanings. A design that looks similar to someone else's doesn't necessarily have the same purpose. This is what fuels the ongoing debate among fans. On the other hand, a narrative has emerged that if the tattoo turns out to have no special connection to Jimin, does that mean Jikook's story is over? The answer is certainly not that simple. Even the term over itself carries an assumption that isn't necessarily true. The closeness of two people, their interactions on stage, behind-the-scenes moments, and even their friendship cannot be determined solely by a tattoo. Jungkook and Jimin have been part of BTS for years. They undoubtedly share many memories together as bandmates and best friends. Their interactions are also something that often attracts attention from ARMY. However, the true nature of their personal relationship off-camera is something the public doesn't fully understand. That's why, when a small change or new detail about Jungkook's tattoo emerges, fan reactions can vary widely. Some see it as an important clue, others as a trivial matter, and still others prefer to wait for a direct explanation from Jungkook himself. This difference of opinion demonstrates how attentive fans are to every detail of the BTS members' lives. What makes the situation even more interesting is how a theory can evolve from a single post into a major discussion on social media. Old photos, videos, or comparisons of tattoo designs can resurface and then be interpreted from a new perspective. However, without direct information from the parties involved, we can't be sure whether these interpretations are correct. So, is Jungkook's couple tattoo real? Or is it just a theory built on similar symbols and fan observations? Until an official statement is made, the answer remains open. The same goes for whether Jikook's story is over. There's no basis for concluding that solely based on changes or discussions about the tattoo. The most important thing is to continue enjoying Jungkook and Jimin's work without turning speculation into fact. Fans are certainly free to have their own theories, but idols' privacy and personal lives should also be respected. Perhaps the mystery surrounding the tattoo will remain one of the most intriguing puzzles that keeps ARMYs intrigued. Ultimately, one tattoo can't explain the entire relationship between two people. Similarly, one moment or interaction isn't enough to prove a romantic relationship. Jikook remains a topic of interest to many fans due to their chemistry and friendship, which they have witnessed over the years. However, only Jungkook himself knows the true meaning behind Jungkook's tattoo. Ultimately, a single tattoo cannot fully explain the relationship between two people. Likewise, a single moment or interaction is not enough to prove the existence of a romantic relationship. Jikook remains a topic of great interest to many fans due to the chemistry and friendship they have witnessed over the years. However, only Jungkook himself truly knows the real meaning behind his tattoos. The discussion surrounding Jungkook's tattoos is apparently still ongoing. Every time a new photo or video appears showing a tattoo on his body, fans' attention is drawn back to small details that may have previously gone unnoticed. Some try to match the symbols, shapes, positions, and even the timing of when certain tattoos first appeared. From these observations, various theories are born, reigniting debates among ARMY. However, the more theories emerge, the more important it is to view them with caution. A theory can sound very convincing when several details seem to match, but that match doesn't necessarily indicate a special connection. In the world of fandom, fans often analyze photos, videos, clothing, accessories, and even the tattoos of idols. This is part of how fans consume content, but it's important to distinguish it from confirmed information. One of the most interesting things is how theories about couple tattoos can persist for years. When two designs appear to share a certain similarity, some fans immediately take it as a clue. Meanwhile, others prefer a more neutral stance and see it as a possible coincidence. Both perspectives demonstrate a keen curiosity about the meaning behind Jungkook's tattoos. Jungkook himself is known to have numerous tattoos with various designs. Each design may have a story, memory, or meaning. However, not all of these meanings need to be made public. It's possible that some tattoos were created for personal reasons that have never been publicly explained. It's also possible that a design was chosen simply because Jungkook liked its shape. Therefore, associating each symbol with a specific person certainly requires caution. The same applies when discussing Jimin. Jungkook and Jimin's relationship as two BTS members has long been a focus of fan interest. They have shared many moments together throughout BTS's career. Their interactions on stage and in various content have led many ARMYs to feel that they share a strong chemistry. However, the chemistry seen in front of the camera doesn't necessarily convey information about their personal lives. This is what makes the question, "Is Jikook over?" difficult to answer. If it's referring to the end of their interaction or friendship, there's certainly no sufficient evidence to say so. If it's referring to a romantic relationship, the public also has no official confirmation that such a relationship ever occurred. Therefore, stating that the relationship is over is equally assumption-based. Social media also plays a major role in fueling issues like these. A single photo can be shared thousands of times. A single comment can spark a new discussion. Even an old video clip can go viral again simply because someone finds a detail they find interesting. Afterward, various accounts can create their own interpretations, making a theory seem like conclusive information, even though the original source may have been just a fan's observation. Therefore, ARMYs need to be cautious when reading titles or posts that use words like proven, confirmed, or finally revealed. These words may arouse curiosity, but they don't necessarily reflect the actual facts. In the case of Jungkook's tattoos, until there's a direct explanation from Jungkook or an official source, the various theories regarding their meaning and connection to others remain speculative. Interestingly, this uncertainty is precisely what keeps the discussion captivated. Fans want to know if there's a specific story behind the tattoo designs. They're also curious to see if Jungkook will one day explain the meaning of his tattoos in more detail. If such an explanation is indeed provided, it will certainly be a highly anticipated moment, as it could provide answers to many lingering questions. But until that day comes, perhaps it's best to enjoy Jungkook and Jimin's journey as part of BTS without rushing to conclusions. They both have their own careers, lives, and personal space. Fans can continue to support their music, performances, and work without having to know all the secrets of their personal lives. Perhaps this is what makes Jikook's story always a fascinating topic. Not only because of their interactions, but also because every little detail can give rise to various interpretations. However, amidst all the speculation, one thing that remains important is respecting the boundaries between fandom entertainment and the idol's personal life. So, what do you think? Is there really a connection between Jungkook's tattoo and Jimin, or has it all just been speculation by fans? Share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to respect the opinions of other ARMYs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest news and discussions about Jimin, Jungkook, BTS, and Jikook. See you in the next video.